It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, holy shit. Oh, it is choose the route. Okay, so apparently Monica isn't actually valid here. Okay, so how do I write? Teach me to write, Doki Doki Literature Club. How do I do it? How do I tell the gripping story of World War III in my not totally strange wheel rip-off world with my totally not Ace Combat tier made-up fucking countries? Tell me what to do! Pink. Death. Imagination. Warm. Fear. Philosophy. Happiness. Bed. Bed. Right. Pink. Bed, imagination, warm, warm then imagination, happy, see, okay, so let's see here. What would I write, what would I write here? This is not gonna make any sense, but it's words. It's down to words, not necessarily a structure. So I have to go with what I think I'd write as, like, or what I think I'd write a story about. And, you know what, I think I'd do... Can I select more than one though? Because if I select these and they go away, I might be fucked here because I want more than one on this page. But I'm gonna say, in some cases, is it the concept of imagination or is it just imagination itself? Like I'm saying things. Boy, this really is like writing a poem, but it's actually very simple. Also, email. Why? Okay, also philosophy. If I try to write about philosophy, I'll be talking out of my ass. Okay, so let's see here. You know what? Out of all this stuff, initially, you know, if I'm thinking about all the things that I want to write, fear is very present. Imagination and happiness are also in there. Warmth as well. The bed's kind of really just kind of a dunce thing. Wonderful is also there. Philosophy's in there, but I don't think I can actually write philosophy properly. Pink and email are just kind of innocuous. They don't mean anything to me. But then again, you know what? At the end of the day, some of these stories are gonna end, or at least I like some of these stories to end with somebody being happy by the end of it, in some weird way. Though I say Necrotica, and that involves you dying and the entire world and everything you love disappearing, but then it's sort of a carrying on thing, where you learn to find peace, or new happiness, in a very strange and distorted world. So yes, let's go with happiness. I want to write about being happy, after being fucking sad. Okay, so happiness, inferno, frightening, meager, fantasy, sadness, suicide, Valentine, whistle, nature, chocolate. Okay, so happiness, frightening. Let's see if fantasy pops up. I'm gonna say frightening, because a lot of things in what I write, they're kind of fucking scary. Okay, so happiness, frightening, see, misery. Definitely misery in some cases, but memories as well. Sparkle, skipping, romance. Romance as well. You see, this is fucking hard. Alright, so you know what? Let's counterbat misery. Oh! Great! Sayori hopped up at me writing misery! Gee, I totally didn't call that route. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see. See. Unrestrained, kiss, heartbeat, embrace, passion, silly, smile, strawberry, peace, vacation. But I suppose this is a way of picking routes without making me work for it. It's like psychologically testing me. Let's see here. Let's say passion. Who registers to passion here? It's fucking Sayori again. I don't know if they all jump around like that. I haven't been paying attention, but it might just be Sayori. Okay. Landscape, horror, clumsy, shopping, covet. Melody is a lot of things in my life. I'm a very song person, but horror in a lot of cases is also a part of that. But then again, maybe it's not horror. Maybe it's not totally on horror. Maybe not. I'm a person that's not invested entirely in darkness. So you know what? I'm a songfic writer at heart. Yeah. Oh, wait, they do jump up and down. Okay. Right, okay, so let's see. Swimsuit, yes. Agonizing. Dazzle, puppy, special, joy, candy, blanket, heaven sent, cheer. Divine aid, please. Oh, okay, that gets her. Alright, fine. Divine aid. Hero's journey, right. Or it feels like heaven sent. Rose, kawaii, analysis. Poof. Color, alone, playground, pout, fluffy, empty. If I put empty and alone, or alone, I think Sayori's probably gonna jump up. I think that's, I know where this is fucking going. She's depressed up to her eyeballs. Let's see here. Let's say, then again, the stories that I write wouldn't be about isolation in some cases. They would revolve around isolation for some characters, but again, if you have a cast of characters, they're gonna be interacting with each other, or it's gonna be quite boring. So, let's see. I don't actually know. Let's see. Let's try analysis, I suppose, since I want to be brainy about, in some cases, these. And I do actually want to analyze the thing that's going on here. So, you know, I'm thinking really, you see, this is me thinking really hard. Oh, good. Yuri likes that. She likes analysis. Okay, good. Okay, jumpy, vivid, excitement, music, ding, 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 captive, charm, beauty, bubbles, fireflies, shiny. So we got, beauty, bubbles, fire, would be beauty, charm, music, vivid. You know, someone once said I had a thing for scene setting. I do like my vivid imagery. I like my landscapes in some cases, even though I didn't say landscapes over there. But you know, vivid might work out. I already said melody, so music is kind of duplicitous. Right. Okay. Breathe, hurt, papa. Okay. Play, childhood, heart, existence. It's fucking esoteric getting down. Get existential crisis. Twirl, raindrops, treasure. See. Childhood and existence. Childhood. I'm not necessarily a very existential person in a lot of cases. So, childhood. Right. Next. Family. Defeat. Cry. Doki Doki. Thump Thump. Incongruent. Journey. Portrait. Awesome. Contamination. Flying. Well, you know, there's some things about, whole Vasco da Gama thing and servant thing where contamination is kind of a thing. But journey also, in general, is a thing. There's a very long journey through all of these things. The story itself is a journey through a world that I am creating as well. So, you know, let's go with journey. That seems stronger. Okay, adventure. Pure. Totally pure. Cheeks. Headphones. Shame. Hope. Ribbon. Sing. Bliss. Pain. Hope. Lipstick, promise, crimson, summer, inside marriage, forgive, variance, comfort, infallible. That's a thing. I don't think marriage as a concept in general wouldn't exist in the apocalypse, but then again, there would be anime guys and anime gals. So you know what? I'm a very romantic person as well. So, possibly marriage? Promise. This is... Alright, fine. So let's go with marriage. Who jumps up for marriage? Who wants me to put a ring on it? It's Sayori. Oh boy. I'm getting a lot of points with Sayori. Okay, so parfait. Determination. Fireworks. Cute. Desire. Prayer. Ocean. Disarray. Sticky. Effulgent? Effulgent? I've never seen that word before in my life. I have no idea what that word means. I may be a Philistine because of that, but okay. Also, sticky. Haha, lewds. Let's see here. Determination is also a very key thing, but ocean as well. There's some cases where the ocean is kind of a very strong sort of, I suppose, presence in some of the things that I've been involved in. But then again, it wasn't originally my idea, so I wouldn't be into that. I just kind of stole that. So you know what? Determination. We'll try determination. I want to get in a giant robot, and I want to save the world, damn it. Determination. Lust. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Feather, tears, tragedy, misfortune, amazing, sunny, destiny, bouncy, dance. Tragedy, misfortune, destiny. Lust is also up there, but that might not go over well with the girls if I just start literally writing porn. I'm not that secure. So, tragedy, misfortune, and destiny. Tragedy might be a little bit out there, but misfortune, I think. Misfortune's a good middle ground. Eternity, unending, universe, judgment, massacre, peaceful, funny, dream, unrequited, glee. Oh boy, unrequited love is totally in my repertoire, but I don't think I'd write would I write a story about that? If I was expressing myself on my own, if I was using Yuri logic here, then yes, this would say that I would be thinking deeply here, and would thus it please her. Let us test here. No, it's fucking Sayori again, because unrequited love for the fucking Osana Nana Jimmy. Yeah, okay. Okay, secretive, kitty, daydream, marshmallow, essence, depression, entropy, jump, anxiety, precious. I think anxiety and depression are pretty strong here. Just for me, I suppose. Again, expressing myself. Essence, empatry, this is kind of, my marshmallow is just kind of like, if I wanted to write about dumb, cute things. Again, sorry, Natsuki, but yeah, dumb, cute things. She'd probably punch me or, like, look really, really, really hard at me for that. Secretive, daydream. Let's try anxiety. But I think I've already clicked on something like that beforehand. Ah! Okay. Hop, tenacious, sunset, despise, nightgown. Dark, hopeless, lollipop, starscape, atone. We have hope, and then hopeless. Those two kind of counterbalance each other well. They kind of knock each other out. Tenacious as well. But then again, sometimes you struggle, sometimes you fail, and sometimes you lose hope. So I suppose tenacity is there, but, you know, the hopelessness has to outweigh it in order for hopelessness to matter. So just having being tenacious above all odds doesn't bring hopelessness into the matter. So I suppose hopeless has to be in there. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Sayori, how bad is your life? Okay, anger, extreme clouds, vanilla, giggle, wrath, vibrant, calm, disaster, pleasure. Okay. Vibrant. Well, the world did end in some of my writing, so disaster and calm in some cases would be okay. Wrath is also potentially something in there if I wanted to be, like, you know, if I wanted to highlight motivations of some people that I want to write. Possibly, but then again, in some cases, maybe not. It's an element, but I don't think it's a core premise. Again, pleasure would totally be in there if I was writing porn, though. So, let's go with disaster. Oh, well, good, okay. The world ended. Yeah, Yuri would like Necronica, apparently. Holiday, broken, socks, cage, mouse, laugh, uncontrollable, fun, sensation, lazy. Did you exchange a walk-on role in a war for a lead role in a cage? Loud, vivacious, electricity, sugar, hair, vitality, disoriented, fester, rainbow, climax. Literally all the lewd shit. I wonder who that would trigger with. But you know what? I'm gonna leave that there because I wouldn't write this in front of someone else. So let's go with disoriented. It'd be a strange journey through post-apocalyptic lands. Okay, so we got through that. That was kind of a mishmash of random things, honestly, but I think really they're giving you random words to pick on a board, and then you choose them at random. So really it's like all of them, thinking about them all together is kind of hard to do. and really kind of just judging it that way. But I think mainly we got a lot of points with Sayori. I think that was the thing. Maybe Yuri came in second place there, but then Natsuki is just kind of like in the dumpster. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I'm really sorry. Well, let's see what we go on with. Get on with that. Hi again, Fontaman. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha! You are really scary. And she's doing the skirt flip thing. But you know, it's a new day, so the counter's reset. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I am a man of my word. And when I don't keep my word, I will tell you up front that I am not going to keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fontaman. Thanks, Yuri. I really tried to actually write some things that I think you would like. See, I put some effort in there. I suppose, just kind of unintentionally, Sayori just kind of, well, probably got more points than you. But that's unintentional. But maybe that's the underlying subconscious thing. Maybe though I like Yuri, I may be more happy with the Osana and Jimmy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's actually terrifying if I had to write that out by myself instead of just picking words to associate with it, but I made it through. I'm all about change and personal growth. That's what I'm going to do. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Yeah, it's kind of like hot lava, and I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be embarrassed or not, but at least I'm being cuddled by cute girls. The potential to hold hands might be the thing. This is why I kind of kept the lewd stuff out. It's hard to express it like that. Really is. Maybe we'll have more chances. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Well, thanks, Natsuki. Great. This is why I didn't write about cute things. Not that they just didn't mean anything to me. I like cute things, and I like funny things, and I like having things with sort of strange charm about them. But writing about just purely cute things because they're cute is not my style. Sorry. Sayo told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, it's kind of true, but you know what? I can change, goddammit. I was being non-committant, but you know what? I can be warmed up to the idea, and this fucking, you know, hot acid bath that you're throwing at me with this fucking Sundeer attitude isn't really helping me feel accustomed, goddammit. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. I wrote you a goddamn poem, woman. Shut up. It's a nice poem. It's about a lot of things. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I did take you seriously. I specifically set out, in some cases, to write things that Yuri would like. It's not that I, you know, overly like Yuri right now, but she seems perfectly viable. But the game's probably going to stuff me with Sayori just because I can't escape it. That's destiny right there. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wow! Iceburn! Nerd! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga? Manga? Manga is literature! Well, thank you said that. Okay, fine. I never have to actually, you know, like, try to legitimize it myself. Okay, fine. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. For now, the Sundeer has been sated, or rather contained. Don't worry, guys. Fontaman always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. This is true. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Yeah, because you look like you're gonna hurt yourself, you dumbass. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Do I do that? I don't think I've done that. How dependable. It's nice that you're really selling me here, Sayori. Thanks for that. You're good wingman material. Even if I don't get your route, you're damn good wingman material. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Casual things Osana and Nanajimis do. Yes, right, wholesome. Is that so? You see, I bet their houses are literally right next to each other, and there's a bit of a thing in between the windows of their rooms, so that if you were living on the edge of romance, you could get out the window and walk across and be in the other house. It's totally how it works. I know how this is going. I can see it. I can see the scene play in my head. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Well, I've kind of been ignoring her for the whole year, apparently, but you know, yeah, actually. I might be a little jealous. Well, that's good, because, well, I wrote my Necrotica fanfictions for you, Yuri. And now thinking back, I wrote Necrotica fanfictions for a character named Yuri. Watch Legacy of a Showman, ladies and gentlemen. Go back to my other channel. This is funny. This is really, really funny in some cases. Oh boy! Oh boy! But she's not stuttering, and she doesn't have a sort of strange twang to her voice. She also isn't wearing a smock and doesn't have scissors for a hand. How come? You and Fontaman can become good friends too. Thank you, Sayori. You're just... I want you to be Pixie, but I want you to be good Pixie. Don't turn on me. War is bad, but that doesn't mean you have to fucking nuke everybody to make it stop. Just don't do that. Don't make me run at you with my plane. Give in, Yuri. Give in. I'd like to hold hands at you. I'd like to hold hands at you, and with you, rather. See, I'm already stuttering, trying to get this out. See, I'm getting the Doki Dokis too. But I'd like to hold hands with you and, you know, tell you about all my meta world fantasy shit. Be nice. I couldn't write half of it fucking down, but you know what? If I made a good enough impression, maybe it'd be okay. Sayori! Stop being such a good wingman. Jesus. I did not call for support here. I did not press left or right on the D-pad. Stop. I can get the kills by myself. Unless it's Trigger Team. Then I'm just gonna spam the button over and over again. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. She wants me to hold hands with girls. That's perfectly fine. Like she said, she's not oblivious. She's intentionally trying to make us happy. Be happy, Fontaman! God damn it! I wish I had a woman in my life like this that was actually actively seeing to my own happiness. This would be fucking fantastic, but no. Stick in the mud anime characters. Or anime male protagonists who can't acknowledge women trying to help him. Good fucking lord. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wow. Did I score that many points with Yuri? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Not really, she says. Don't be shy. Her entire character is being shy. She likes to think very hard. She probably has some existential crises sometimes. It's really nothing. It's just stuff. Woman, I wrote you something related to my Necrotica campaigns. Pony up. What is it? Never mind. Oh, that's a new expression. Sarah made it sound like a big deal, but it's really not. It's... Come on now. Kids and fun. Let's go. Put it on the fucking table. See, we're all equal here. Put it on the goddamn table. Do it, Yuri. Do it. Make it equal. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. You could just do the thing, Yuri. But now I've scared her away. Now I have to wait for this to come around again. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Okay, so how do we address Yuri here? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Oh, right, yeah. I wasn't expecting anything out of you to begin with or anything like that. It's not like I wanted to get to know you better or anything like that. It's fine. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That's a better way of doing it. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, that's actually pretty predictable. Yeah, that actually sounds a little bit more like legitimate subconscious me right now, where it's like, yeah, if a woman likes to pay attention to me and then gives me things, I'm gonna appreciate them. Because you know why?
Because women don't do that for me in my life. So it's special, goddammit.
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches her bag and pulls out a book. She got me a book? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. She got us a book. So what's the book? Please explain what the book is. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, okay? What's the book? And we could, you know, hold hands. Talk about the book! Talk about the book! Debate the book! Analyze the book! Yep, see? Discuss it if you wanted to. Yep, totally. This is actually a very nice gesture. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? It's because she's shy and falling over herself. That's automatically cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yeah, that was kind of a leap of logic, but yeah, okay, fine. Is it a book on... Is it War and Peace? Is it Don Quixote? Is some book on World War II? Maybe it's a Warhammer 40k novel. Maybe she got us junk sci-fi. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. What's the fucking title, though? I want to see. I want to see what she thought. I want to see what she thought we'd like, because at that point, she didn't really know us all that well in order to buy a book and make this decision. So she bought a book, thinking that, probably thinking what she wanted us to want to like. Rather, what she thought we would like based on her own wants at this point. Because that what drove her to go to the fucking bookstore and buy this thing in the first place. She wanted to do something nice. She wants to believe we are a certain person now. We have yet proven that. So I want to see what that interpretation is. So let me read this fucking book. Rather, not read it, but see the title. What's it about? Give me a synopsis. Give me a synopsis. Break it down for me. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Yep, Yuri, you made it. You're a social person. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. You better goddamn believe I would start reading that fucking book immediately. But then again, probably not immediately, because I didn't want to be rude and I want to spend time with all the cute girls in this situation. But you know what? I'd be reading on that. That'd be my... If there's nothing else in my life going on right now, I would set aside the autism for a moment and then read that fucking book. Because again, girls don't do this for me, so it's special. And that's what kind of annoys me about these characters and these, you know, these main protagonist characters in these animes, where they don't think that girls paying attention to them is very special. It is. People say I have weird priorities sometimes. But now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. I'm skipping through things. I'm gonna slow that down because it's fucking up my reading. It is a book about I'm literally reading a book out loud to you and I'm still fucking it up. I'm bad at video games. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Okay, she wanted to sit down and read because social things are really hard for her. This is what I'm getting. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. I feel like I've been thrown into the Yuri route. I may have done this. I may have got this if this is what this is, or it might be a scripted thing by this point. We did say good things might happen, so you know. That's the thing, but nobody's read the poem yet, so I don't know. Okay, so. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. She likes us, so, you know, as long as we could carry on a conversation, yeah, we'd be interrupting her autism about reading books and disassociating from reality. But, you know, it could lead to good things. You could go with her on a magical journey into escapism. And hold hands. and stuff. Doesn't that sound nice? That sounds nice. Fuck yeah, let's do that. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. What is the book? She said she was reading a lot of horror. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. Oh, she got me a copy. Okay, so what is the book? What is the book? More than that, she seems to be on the very first few pages. Well, I said, yeah, you see, this is the thing. Where did very come from? Where did I get that? Where did my brain throw that? I gotta stop that. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Maybe she's rereading it to refresh herself. She wants to be able to hold an intelligent conversation about it. So she's reading it again, so that if we say anything, she can be on the same page as us. Quite literally on the same page as us. But you know what? Be able to know what we're talking about when we reference certain things. She's plotting about this. This is good. This is good. And then the music stopped and changed to something else. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Oh no. Oh no. The girl noticed me eyeballing. That's really fucking awkward. Jesus goddamn Christ. That's awkward in and out of character right now. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Okay, so we're playing... We're playing eye contact footsie right now. Oh boy. Dot. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just looking at the wall. Something like that. Yeah, that's probably what I'd say. I wasn't paying attention or anything like that. I was just, trying to figure out exactly if you like me or not. Yeah. I wouldn't say that, though. I'd be thinking that, though. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. Uncomfortable, maybe, because you put her on the spot to think that if I'm looking at her, I want a conversation and she has to perform for another person, because, wow, people are really hard sometimes. But okay, maybe she does actually like us and that's sort of counterbalancing that. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. If she was focused, then she probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. Focused. Oh, okay, so she was just reading the book as busy work and she did actually want us to talk to her or something like that. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? What's the fucking title? What is it about? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. You just said that. Not for any particular reason. You also wanted to have an enriching intellectual conversation about the contents of the book and whether or not I liked it. You wanted to share my enthusiasm about it, or my potential enthusiasm. You wanted to you want to connect with somebody on a mental level. You want to be able to think with somebody who shares your opinions, or rather will contest your autism. Wait, see, this is the thing. Now I gotta bring her into. See, we did this, and then my take on this is like, okay, so now you're coming to tank autism hell for a while. See, that's where we go. Get in the tank, Yuri. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? She bought us our own so that we could have our own. And then she has her own so that she could read the book and do exactly what I just said she was doing. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, they were on sale. That's not what I meant. Okay. I mean... Take your time, girl. I just want to know what you think. I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. She likes me. Or rather, she probably never read the book before. Possibly, maybe, but then again, she's not paying attention, so... Maybe that... Well, then again, that may be a ruse. Maybe she was too distracted with looking at us from across the room, or us being in the same... We being in the same room to actually concentrate on the reading thing. Then she had a very intense expression, though, so... don't know what's going on there. It's a lot of things. It could be anything at this point, but she definitely fucking likes us. She definitely wants to hold hands with us. This is good. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. I'll read it goddamn now. This is a book club. Or at least look it the fuck over. What's the title? What's the book about? Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Okay. I want to look down at the book and see my subconscious right now is yelling at me being infatuated with the cute girl, and what am I yelling? Read the book! I want to see what the book is, because the book will give me information. Very valuable information in the kind of woman that I am dealing with here. So, yeah. Read the fucking book, Fonto. Do it. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Well, that's certainly nice. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Yeah, all right, break it down for me, Yuri. Do it. Give me the plot. Well, it's okay. You only have to explain the memes. I'll write on it. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. She didn't actually fucking read it, or she can't come up with a summary right now. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay, not something obvious that I know about, but please explain this book to me. What is this book? Tell me of this man Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Oh, okay, right. She's a bit of a she's a bit of a showman in herself about this. But you know, one of the things I say, everyone is a sort of showman. Just some people don't have their act together. Haha. Okay, all right, fine. She doesn't want to spoil us. You see, I've been very good. You see, I have the same logic. I didn't read shit about Doki Doki before I came in here. Everything's fine. Basically, it's about this girl in a high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Okay. I see the escapism here. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Holy shit, did she give me Necronica? Or like some kind of Necronica-esque book? Then again, she's not everything is dead, so you know, okay. Right, okay, so, alright. I'm being hunted by experiments let loose into the world. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Okay. Okay. Relatable in some cases, but I don't think Yuri's being hunted by, I don't know, fucking CERN. So, okay, so maybe her life is just really fucking dull and she needs this escapism to feel like her life can be something more important. See, I understand that. It's what I feel like when I watch mecha anime. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. All these burning bridges that have fallen after me. That's kind of a very sad and depressing story, but okay. So there's obviously a better end to this, isn't Kafka? That's kind of dark, isn't it? World's a dark place, Fontoman! You know this! Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yeah! Right, that kind of came out of absolutely nowhere. Like, I'm reading a game called Doki Doki Literature Club. It's just gonna be a wholesome visual novel about cute girls and reading. I never would have expected a dark turn. No, absolutely never. But that's kind of surprising. It shows depth, doesn't it? It shows depth and emotion. It shows that a world as it exists can be happy and sad at the same time, and all the variances in between. Ha 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 ha. Awkward laughter. But this shows us that Yuri, in fact, has an in-depth personality in cases that I can't ascertain, but is internally a very, very colorful person. There's happy and sad in there. I can see this. I'd still want to hold hands with this. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Okay. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fontaman? Woman, you have no fucking idea. You really don't. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Unless it goes just right off the fucking cliff and then never recovers. But yeah, drama and struggles. That makes things relatable. Because, oh fuck, right now my life is full of struggles, and it always kind of has been. But then again, if I'm gonna lean back, I'm more of a power fantasy kind of person. So, in this kind of situation, it kind of feels like, okay, so this woman in this story is being chased by people from experiments from a fucking scientific facility. So obviously there's probably some kind of off-the-wall shit going on here. So maybe there is power fantasy in there. But you know, with me, it's gotta be a machine in some cases. The Gundam, the mobile suit, the mecha, the Evangelion, the variable fighter. You know these things. They're all cool. I like them. The machine enhances the abilities that you have, so I do not have to... In some cases, training seems like a thing I need to do, but it seems like something like Last Starfighter. That's why I like that. It seems that something that you might be good at innately, that doesn't require a whole lot of in-depth training, but being a fighter pilot requires a whole lot of in-depth training. But look at Amuro in Gundam. He's a new type by nature, and he learns to pilot the Gundam basically on his own. The Evangelions in Neon Genesis Evangelion kind of just work on their own accord. You do need to train to use them. But they kind of just work depending on your emotions, really, rather than your actual skill. Your skill at controlling your emotions depends on how good you are at a fucking Ava. And, well, variable fighters in Macross, yeah, you do have to be a pilot for that, so that's a hard one. But it's sort of, you get what I'm saying here. The machine enhances without having to do, lots of work upon, to improve physical constraint, or rather, physical abilities before going into it. Because if that was my focus, I kind of already have them already. That feels daunting. I look for escapism because I don't have things. So, why not have a giant robot that fixes everything? Or destroys an entire city. One of the two. It might make things worse, but it might make things better. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Yuri. Sad things. Horror. This is very, very funny in a really roundabout fucking way. Really, honestly. Jesus goddamn Christ. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I bet she goes to X. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Okay. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have contrasting motivations, and then this might lead them to honestly believe it is the true way, like not one-dimensional villains? Uh-huh! Yeah! Because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. I.e. well-written fucking villains, thank you, Yuri! See? I'm on this more than I think I am. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, you actually fucking hate them because they're dumb. They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Maybe the villain's a nice guy. Maybe he just wants to help everybody. And because he wants to help people, he gets away with killing people. Thank you, Fate. I'm rambling, aren't I? Woman, it's been 2 hours, and I have no idea how far I'm in on this game. And, yeah, I do Let's Plays on the internet, so please, ramble away. Sew me cute and interesting autisms into my ears. Play me sweet, sweet melodies. Not again. Woman, just fucking talk. Just go. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry about it. I wanted to hear what you wanted to say. God damn. Hey, don't apologize. Okay, the subconscious actually breaks through there a little bit. I haven't lost interest or anything. In fact, I'm even more interested because it seems like we mentally link up on some certain things, Yuri. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should know... Well, I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
That you like holding hands and you're a degenerate?
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Wow. Yuri, that is such a new and interesting, completely unrelatable problem that you have there. Like, wow, I really can't emphasize with that at all, but I'm still interested though. It's like, wow, my entire fucking world has been changed by the fact that if somebody gets engrossed in their escapism, they leave the world around them behind. Wow! That's a new and interesting concept. Cool boy. So I'm sorry if I sorry if I say up, if I say up. Mixing words up again. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Woman, people can't get what I'm going on about half the fucking time, and honestly, I've said many strange things during this Let's Play. I say I'm actually afraid of saying things in general. Saying strange things in general while rambling this long. So you know what? Yeah, you're having problems there, and I'm running a Let's Play here. Rambling and talking to myself about playing a cute girl, playing a cute girl visual novel. Rather, a visual novel about cute girls. But you know what? Linking that sentence up like that after I fucked it up sounded okay. See? See? I'm really fucking strange too. So you know what? This might work out. Let me tell you about tanks. Let me tell you about Cervantes. Let me tell you about Voshko Dustia. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. Only if I want to talk more. See, this is love. It's pure love. It's love and autism. Perfect. That's not what I plan to do. I really don't think you need to worry. Yep, yeah, please. Cute girl talking to me about her autism. Sure. Let's fucking do it. Come on. Damn. That just means you're passionate about reading. Yeah. The least I can do is listen. And what I'll probably do is try and involve myself if somebody wants to talk at me that enthusiastically. I mean, damn. It's a literature club after all. I guess you're totally right about that, Fonto. Wow, you're such a smart guy. I feel like I want to hold hands with you and talk to you about surrealist fantasy things.
I'm in.
Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. No, you're too fucking late. I'm just gonna open this book and I'm gonna start reading it, and then I'm gonna start enjoying the content, studying it, and then ask you questions afterward. This is the fate that you chose, Yuri. This is where we're going. You can't stop it now. I've got to complete the mission. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. I've caught you in a lie. See, these webs of lies and deceit, they're falling down around you because you're bad at social things. Yes. Yes. Let me just get the book, just right here, just making a show of slamming it down on the table. It's like, yeah, okay. I wouldn't read it aloud because I'm terrible at reading things aloud, but, I'd actually start to read the book, and then, casually just sort of make a show of reading the book to Yuri, probably to make this a little bit more endearing and sort of charming, I suppose, in a very narcissistic way, but, you know, to show that I'm also interested. But oh boy, you're gonna see some tank autism, Yuri. Oh, who lad. Who lad. This is gonna come back. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. Is it fine? It's fine if I sit here, right? Moves chair. So you can hear it. You can hear it screeching against the floor. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Oh, we're totally on the Yuri right now. This is, whew, bam, damn. I was kind of trying for it, but I looked at Sayori jumping up and down, and I'm like, I'm totally gonna get her out. But it seems like it either equalized and I wasn't counting, or maybe the words that I chose for Yuri were just more, like they had more weight to them. They were worth more points. Yes. Thinking of post-apocalyptic Cervanus got me in with Yuri. Aw, yeah. It's good to be a fucking nerd. Yeah, it's fine if you sit right there. Wow, this is accelerating very quickly. Oh boy. I was not prepared for this. I was prepared for you to not pay attention at all. Oh boy, so I could go back and being alone and suffering by myself in my escapism. Well, too bad, woman! You fucked with the wrong guy! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. It's too late now, Yuri. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just not something it's just something I'm not very used to. Okay, yeah, sure, people, yeah, it is kinda, you see, this is the thing, you see, I'm doing this to you. Yeah, right, see? Look at how this is working. I live in a life where women don't pay attention to my autism or associate with me because of it, or at least not visibly in a lot of cases. And then I come here and I'm frustrated by the fact that a person is, frustrated by my player character is initially aloof to women paying attention to him. And now I'm rolling that back at Yuri as well. So, wow, this is a thing to think about as well, isn't it? See, I'm doing the special thing for Yuri who isn't used to doing the thing that she's doing to me right now, which is special to me. It's a fucking vicious cycle of a feedback loop. Oh boy, who damn. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. No, all right. Okay. Fidget. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. See, it's nice. We should probably move up to video games too. That'd be nice. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
Love is in the corner of my eye. Ha ha.
Always. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. She watching me read the book? She doing that? Or is she looking at me? I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Yep. Alright then, we're in. Sorry. No, if you were rereading it and I'm reading it for the first time, that feels perfectly fine. We should just move up to video games, seriously. Or at least movies, come on now. I know they're less enriching, but come on now, please? This would be easier. I was just checking your progress and wanting to associate with you more subtly. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yes, she does. I do? You know you do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... You see, even I'm getting it in and out of universe. Everything is in sync right now. This is perfect. So how's it gonna go wrong? Here, this should work, right? Casually casually lean over, take book out of her hand, slide book between the two of us, right? Right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. Right? See? About the same thing. Help me read the book. Help me understand what's going on here, Yuri. Tell me about the deep thoughts here. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Put it away, girl. We're sharing now. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. Okay. Don't go hover-handing, Fonto. Don't do it yet. That might be a little weird. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Yuri, could you help me turn the pages while I hold the book while we're reading together? It'd be awfully convenient of you, and not really sentimental and intimate or romantic at all. Just, pretend I only have one arm. Pretend this is Katawa Shoujo and you're dating a guy with one arm. But there's no romance in it. It's just kind of an inconvenience we have to live with. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger in it. No. I do the same thing with my right arm. On the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Oh, you see, look at that. We're playing catch with book pages. Wow. This is actually quite nice. I'm kind of worried that the three other girls in the room aren't looking at us with, like, venomous, jealous eyes right now. But holding it like this, it feels strange. We're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. Fonto, now's your chance. What's her hair smell like? We gotta know this. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. She's a fucking space heater. But yes, warmth. Good. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be, woman. Let's do this. It's this book today. We see about your escapism, about being a girl in a bad situation, not knowing who to trust. Then you come with me to my magical realm, where tanks and autism. It's gonna be nice. See, this is already this romance of the fucking century right here. Good. Eh? To turn the page. Yeah. In more ways than one, really. You just start, just gonna... Sorry, my hands are sweaty. There we go. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. She's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and we're really close. And we have a book. This is nice. This is the exact situation I wanted to be in high school, but it never fucking happened. Because I didn't get a high school sweetheart. Fontamin, bro, you better not fuck this up, man. I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna write things. Or rather, depending on how the choices go. I'm gonna try and make this work. Because this feels right. This feels right. If this is where my choices got me, We're gonna follow this down to its logical conclusion. We're gonna complete the mission. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you longer. Smiling. Yeah. Take longer to read the paragraphs on the pages. It'll give me more time to lovingly stare at you over my shoulder, out of the corner of my eye. Everything is perfectly convenient here. It's like this moment can last as long as we want it to. Ha ha ha! See, everything's good in this hood right now. Everything's perfectly fine. I'm happy, she's happy. This game's gonna fuck with us, but that's for later right now. So now we get the warm. Now we feel the sun. It's probably the least I can do. But is it the most you will do? Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Seems like a good trade, but you're still coming with me for tank autism. Whoo boy, do I have a lot of things to show you, woman. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Yeah, she reads faster than me. I'm just gonna kind of accept it. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, because it fucking is, you jackass. This is very intimate. Jesus Christ. You're sitting there reading a book together, and you kind of just established that you both kind of like each other. Maybe not in the most visible terms, but good lord is this hard to ignore. This is kind of where I'm wondering, where did the other three girls go? What's going on here? Why aren't they making any sassy comments? Had to adjust my seat there. But okay. Yeah, go on, Fonto, list the obvious. Because I'm talking to myself way too fucking long up here, too. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Yeah, we established that this is a very intimate thing. Thank you. It's nice that we're going over it, though. We get to spend a little bit more time here. This is cozy. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but you want to hold hands after this? The main character reminds me of you a little bit. Oh no! You found her escapism! Ah! You think so? How does she? Well, please, Fontaman, explain, because I can't actually read the book here. Please tell us of this. Please, go. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but maybe that's part of the escapism. She wants to be more blunt, but she can't feel like she can be. Because it might cause problems. She doesn't want to cause problems, but she wants to be a stronger person. Yes, yeah, I see. Am I on it? Am I winning? But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. That's relatable to me too. Well, you know what that means, Yuri. Like she's afraid to do something wrong. Yeah. I get this too. Yep. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but you are kind of a stammering moe blob, just saying. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Maybe, I might be going out on a limb here again, but maybe she got us this book to try and tell us a bit about herself in a way that's convoluted to some, but in a more detailed way that she can explain with words, because she's not good with words. Maybe that's it. If so, I understand that, but you know what? I may be thinking too hard as well. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Fontoman? Yes? That's probably... Yes? a terrible thing to have in common with her. What do you mean? You share flaws? That's so embarrassing that you think that. You can get better. It's just escapism. So, what's she good at then? She's blunt, and then she, you know, she can't really be decisive about certain situations because she's always second guessing the shit out of herself. So, what's she do well? I'm still thinking about, you know, being chased by, you know, renegade experiments from a science facility. So I'm like, okay, so is she good with guns or something like that? Or is there like something going on there? Or is it just literally just pure, I'm a normal person running from a horrible thing kind of horror? Is there some kind of fight in here? What is she good at? Is she the killer of men? Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I really didn't know the self-conscious woman is going to be self-conscious about being self-conscious. Way to go, me! I better say it's cute. I better say that I find it cute, because that's what I feel right now. That's what I feel, and that's what I should feel right now. Me here and me in the game. Ellipses. Aha! I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. Couldn't have said it any better myself, Fontoman, my good man. Jeez, look at this upstanding gentleman and showman, knowing how to talk to shy women that are inverted just like he is. Probably have their own sort of idiosyncrasies and flourishes and details, but that only makes it all the more interesting. Yes, good. Ahaha. What are you saying all of a sudden? I think you're cute and I want to hold hands with you? Okay, everyone! And now the other three girls are just sort of in the same, just appear in the same room again. Ellipses and jump scare. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. You know, I'm gonna be really sad if the poem isn't actually part of this exchange, and this Yuri thing was just sort of like an icing on the cake here, or like just sort of like an appetizer, just sort of a thing that make you like the woman. I'm gonna be really sad if I didn't get enough points with her. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... Woman, calm down. She's just having a moment here. I'm standing right next to her. I'm a very intimidating presence when I'm actually enthused. Just give her a moment, Jesus. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Oh no, the pain of losing that intimate moment. It's gone forever. But maybe if I concentrate really hard, I can still feel the warmth of her hand on the other side of the page over my thumb. It's still intimate for a couple of seconds. Alright, I guess I'll do something, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I read it with you? I only read it with you! Wow, that's very decisive. But yeah, okay, fine. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. It's not like I want to read books with you or something like that, or enjoy some quality, intimate, you know, alone time with this person who seems to enjoy the same things that I do and I'm attracted to or anything like that. Nope, just, I don't give a shit. Whatever, do whatever you want. Just, whatever. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Can't make it too awkward. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Oh, okay, so the 3rd chapter is when things pick up. Wow, thanks, Yuri, for the fucking spoilers. Wow, I didn't... Damn. It's got third anime episode fucking syndrome. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes, I did. Yeah. My relaxation ends. Oh yeah, the scribbled mess of shit that I have to read. Oh yeah, right, that. Oh boy, I was just enjoying the warm and comfort of a close presence of a cute girl, and then I just totally forgot about how many horribly terrifying things I have to do today. Oh boy, wow, that's a bit of a sort of hot and cold thing. Damn, where's that Suki? This kind of feels like her moment here. Whew. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Why don't you find someone to share with? Like I'm gonna read it to them rather than everyone? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, you see, I didn't even show it to anybody yet. Oh, Jesus fucking H, goddamn Christ. Oh boy. I'm not gonna game this, but yeah, Sayori would probably, like it better, judging by the points, maybe. But you see, what if I show it to Yuri and then it kind of shatters what we just did? Would I be this stupid? Would I put the pedal to the metal there on like showing things, like sharing things with Yuri like that? I suppose I did because I was saying I'm gonna bring you into my autism, woman. But would I do that? Would I potentially embarrass myself with something that I just did on happenstance? I'm gonna say no, so I might actually be really, really shy here and just pick Sayori, because Sayori would be the safety zone. Then again, if I was this... Actually, you see, this is the thing. I'm gonna go a bit of a logic step here and say that I would have shown it to Sayori if I was this worried anyway. So, she would have seen it first, or I would have actually talked to her because I wouldn't have any idea what the fuck to do. So, let's see here.